Okay, I'm going to step away for a minute while you get everything done, and if you
Okay.
have to restart, I see your next.
Okay. Well, all right. Hello, everybody. Man, what a day. What a last 30 minutes. Crazy. YouTube's doing some silly things here. Made some changes that they didn't tell me about. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Let's look at the chat. We got Backwoods Droner, my little brother, Art, J Bird, T Bird, Third Eye, Joe Blaylock. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, I know you heard me for a second. That's what I'm talking about. YouTube made some changes or something different. And Jim Boyd, John F., everybody. Jeff Ellenberger, welcome. Let's get that wild man. You know, the old grumpy vlogger, that guy. Let's get him over in here and let him say hello to everybody. Hello there, Lloyd. How are you?
Hey, Mel, how you doing?
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Oh, room's filling up. Nice. Got a little bit going on.
It is. Got a nice bunch of guys in today. So, is it me, or do you just look a little sunburned?
I could be a little sunburned.
Yeah. Kind of looks it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't wear a hat today, and I was out in the sun quite a bit, out at the airfield.
Yeah. When you first came in here, you had your lights off. So
yeah, I was out in the airfield
playing that Russian thing.
Today. Yep.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
You see, it's still standing there, mostly in one piece.
Mostly in one piece.
How
bad you crash it?
Oh, it still flies. If you throw it.
I mean, if you run around and hold it and go.
Yeah. Hello, Wendell. Chris Hope, Bob Casey, everybody. Yeah. Steve Mack.
Yes.
Howdy.
Like this drone. It
Mission
flies just
Adventures.
fine as long as I hold it.
As long as you hang on to it?
I can do flips and I can do all sorts of stuff with it.
You know,
as soon as I turn on the controller, it goes to hell.
I want to try to fly that thing, actually.
Yeah. We're going to have to get together.
Yeah, we are. We live too close together to not get together once in a while.
Yeah. You drive across country to see me, but we live 45 minutes from each other.
Yeah, right.
Or an hour from each other.
Yeah.
We don't see each other.
Hour and a half if we take our time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's slow boat, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what have you been up to?
Not a damn thing. My son, this last week, brought over, I think it's Thursday night, he brought over this series, Longmire, okay?
Uh-huh.
And it was started out on A&E and then went through the third season, then Netflix took it over. There's 6 seasons. We are now on the 6th season. We binge watched it for 3 days.
Oh my God!
All 6 seasons.
Does your TV even still work?
Yeah, you would think it would burn out with as much as we have it on, but no, Plus, I'm taking and copying all of that over to my hard drive. I'm ripping all these DVDs. These are my son. He said I could keep it for a month. I'll be able to give it back to him this next week because I'm on the 5th season now of bringing it to my NAS server.
So you're getting it all copied over?
Oh yeah. Even checked it out. It plays on my TV. And what amazes me is I put on 25 DVDs worth of stuff, and I barely even moved the needle on that hard drive.
Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised how much.
I thought I'd fill up that 4 terabytes real quick. Not even. Oh, God.
You'd be surprised how much stuff they'll hold.
Yeah.
You really would.
Yeah, I think I've got 20 gigabytes. That's all I've got on there. And I've probably got, at least 3 of them are 12-hour mini-series. So, and like I said, I've got, these are hour and 20-minute long shows. And, yeah.
Well,
So, anyways,
That's quite a bit
that's
of
been
stuff.
keeping me busy.
Yeah, boy, I'll say.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
Yeah.
Well, it might be a little bit of a short show tonight. I don't have a whole lot going on. I do have some stuff that I want to do,
Okay.
but
Cool.
let's pay the bills, get the advertising out of the way right away. Anybody wants to send anything video-wise, send me a link, not the actual video, just a link to 400 AGL uploads at gmail.com. And then, just in case DJI's listening and they want to send something to me, that would go to P.O. Box 12, Holiday, Tennessee. And if you are chosen to do a video, if you submit a video and we decide to play it on the channel, as the subscriber showcase, then this is what happens. You get to have your video played on the show live, and as soon as I turn the music off on that, I'm going to play the video. This one's from Art, and unfortunately, well, let's see here. Yeah, there's music. I'm sure the music's probably okay, but I don't know if Art has epidemic sound or not.
I think he has custom stuff done.
Today I'm going to be flying, well, this is going to be my solo flight of the Autel Evo. And I want to thank Sean Oz for giving me this drone after what happened in my last video. If you see one of my previous videos, you'll understand. So this will be my solo flight of the Autel Evo. And what I'm going to do this time that'll be different is I will be using the cell phone as the monitor, where before I didn't use the cell phone because it has its own little monitor on the controller, which is really cool. So we've got a beautiful partly sunny day here in Arvada, Colorado. So stick around and stay tuned. Oh, also I swapped out the video, or the SD card. I put in a PNY video card, and I want to compare, see how that compares with the SanDisk that Sean had given me. So stick around, and I'll do a flight around the brand new, what is that called? Yeah, playground. Brand new playground. So
Okay, let's get into the playground. Oh, there's the music we need to get rid of. It looks like he's doing well flying the Autel Evo. Congratulations, Art, on getting that new Evo. Sucks that you had to give up the drone to get it, but good job.
Well, he definitely come out with an upgrade on this.
I think so. I think so. Yeah, I have no doubt. Good job, Art.
Yeah, it is good. I'd like to see him pan up and get a shot of the Rockies. That would
getting smoother on your flying.
Yes, yeah, very, very smooth.
Hello, Thomas.
You
We can talk because I'm not going to play the music because I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, we got Mitch is in here, and
hello, Dre. Yeah, I typed hello to Mitch and Rick Halber and Thomas and Wendell and
yeah.
What in the world is going on with all that? You guys having a problem with the stream, are you? Is it doing okay? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, Chris. It went silly. Seems to be okay now, but...
What happened?
We buffered for a little bit. You locked up completely. Your camera still froze. What in the world is going on?
I don't know, but did any of the guys? Because I just it's buffering, Mel, and I'm froze.
Yeah, I know it. I don't know why it's buffering.
Well, it completely restarted, but okay. Yeah. All right. Let me back out for a minute. Okay. I'm unfrozen now.
Well, I've got full speed internet, so it's not the internet. It's not my end. It must be something YouTube's doing.
It's something YouTube's doing because
and I'll tell you something else. You know how we start vMix now and send it to YouTube, and then we have to click the go live button in the YouTube?
Right?
Wrong. That didn't happen tonight. As soon as I turned on the stream in vMix, it went live. They heard us talking.
They may have changed that again. Yeah.
I didn't know that till just when I started the stream.
Well, yeah, you said there's a setting in there now where you can have it click auto start. So as soon as you start broadcasting in vMix, because you can do that with StreamYards too, to have it auto start your. So I don't know. Okay, it's back to working again. It's like the whole internet just went to crap for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's really weird.
Yeah.
Really, really weird.
And of course, it was showing it on my side at 140, so I had to click it back up to where it was at 1080. So it's looking good now.
Well, I hope it stays looking good because
Robert Glazer just dropped in. We got Dennis Lovelady in the house.
Hello, Dennis.
All right, Bob
Hello,
Casey,
Robert.
Drone Bum.
Bob, yep. Paul, hello, everybody. So I'm going to do a little plug really quick for Minefield, because I'm supporting all that.
Hello.
And
this is Minefield in Brownsville, Tennessee. And you're welcome to come to the What the FPV event and fly here. Now, of course, you can't climb up on it like I have. Do you see me yet? There I am. Much too dangerous and nerve-wracking. But August 22nd, come on out. Saturday, August 22nd, and fly through some tiny holes. Oh, goodness.
so, August 22nd, everybody, don't forget.
August 22nd.
Minefield, Huntington, Tennessee. Be there or be square.
Did you get out? Is it this next week that you're going to Tennessee for a day?
No.
Or did you already go?
No. Well, I went Thursday. We drove over to Memphis and got my car.
Memphis, yeah.
Did all that.
Get it? Okay.
Yeah. And I spent all day Friday, and I do mean all day Friday, Saturday. I rounded up all the parts and stuff on Friday. Spent all day Saturday putting an AC compressor, accumulator dryer, Orpus filter, all that stuff, and recharging the air conditioner.
Oh, wow.
Took me 5 hours to change the AC compressor on my car.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Ford's better idea. Put it on the bottom underneath the motor. So, yeah, that was
Same
an
way.
adventure.
Yeah. Yeah, same way Nissan does with the alternator.
Yeah, I don't know why they do stuff like that. Put it on the
They
bottom.
need to shoot guys that do that.
Anyway, yeah. So, but I got it all going, and then, so I spent from 7:30 yesterday morning to 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon working on that.
Oh, man.
I had to jump the compressor at the relay. So you pull the relay out, stick a paper clip in the correct pin connections to make the compressor run so that it'll pull the coolant in, because you can't add coolant if the compressor ain't running. So I had 3 cans of coolant in, and I take the paper clip out and the compressor quit running. Put the relay in.
Oh no.
And the compressor wouldn't start. So I had a heck of a time figuring it. Come to find out the low pressure switch was bad also. So once I changed the low pressure switch, the compressor started running and the thing started cooling and blah, blah, bada boom, bada bing. You know how it works after that, right?
Right.
So anyway, I gotta see what this is. I know that ain't it. Maybe I didn't add it in there yet. I thought I added it already. Yes, I thought I did. Sure enough. Thought I did, but I guess I didn't. I need to add my own video in, you guys. Please. Video.
Yeah, I was cooking dinner just when I came in here. I had to go in there and turn it off the stove. I know it's 96 degrees out, and it feels like it's 93. Okay, it's cooled down a little. It was, yeah,
Cooled
it was
down
like
a little?
103.
Wow.
Yeah, it feels like 103. Yeah, it's cooled down to 93.
Ron
But
Lockwood made it.
we've
Hello,
had-
Ron.
Yeah, he was saying Antifa, I guess, decided not to show up at
You don't say.
oh, yeah. Anyways, Antifa decided not to show up at Sturgis. So
Well,
he
what a disappointment.
yeah. I was wanting to see the video. I thought that would be funny.
Yeah, exactly. Drone Bum is suffering from grayness? No.
Yeah.
I got to be careful. I don't want to go there. What's he talking about?
BLUE.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
No, it was yeah.
Hello, Angela. Someone said hi to Angela in the chat. Lost Girl Hike, so
Oh.
I'm assuming she's here. Hey, Angela.
I think so.
Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. So, anyway, Lloyd.
Yes.
Rick Halber so very kindly sent a box. Told me a box was coming. Didn't tell me what was in it.
All right.
And we've talked about this MiG, right? We
Yeah.
had,
Yeah.
And see, it's like I said, it's
Nice
in
size.
it's
Yeah.
in one piece.
Right.
Sort of.
Sort of.
The video's on my channel, but I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the
everybody.
video here.
I don't know how this is going to work out.
Y'all get to see it here
I
first.
forgot my tripod today. But I'm going to try and do the maiden flight on this MiG-15 from Rick Halbert. So here goes nothing.
And I left my tripods at home, so the camera is, I used one of those octopus tripods, and I wrapped it
Right.
around the metal pole of the garage structure they got out there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there's the maiden flight. What'd you think, Lloyd? Pretty nice, huh?
Kind of like how mine.
Yeah, you want to see that maiden flight again, everybody? Here's the maiden
Yeah.
flight. Now, here we
Yeah.
go. Yep, there it is.
And is this test number 2?
Yep.
Ah, you got it. Yeah. How'd she fly?
Like a scalded dog. It actually flies pretty well. I was really surprised. Not as fast as I thought it would be. But that could be
Yeah.
the battery, because
Could be.
different batteries put out different power and all that stuff.
Different powder, yeah. You got to look at the milliamps.
Yeah.
How many milliamps is putting out.
Well, the milliamps gives you your
Milliamps
time,
is how long it stays. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the time.
but there's a couple of good
Art
close-ups
says
of it
Dr.
going
Fauci.
by.
Art says Dr. Fauci throws better than you do. I know.
Okay, here we go. See the barrel rolls? There, I did something real close to the ground. I got brave. And that was the landing.
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah. So, that's the one that did end the flying for the day.
Oh.
I kind of mushed the nose,
Moose the nose, yeah.
and I broke a wing.
And you broke a wing.
Yeah, broke it loose of the fuselage.
Okay.
Nothing a little bit of glue and a little bit of hot steam won't fix, but, anyway,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah.
So, I actually flew it twice. That was the second time I flew it. And I had another guy holding the action camera for me to film it.
Right.
The first
Yeah.
time I flew it, all you see is it just going by back and forth, and what fun is that,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But, yeah, I flew 2 batteries through it.
Dennis says he's glad he wasn't in that plane.
Yeah. I bet he is. But
Yeah.
anyway, so that was the maiden flight of the MiG-15. So if we get a little bit closer look, I can show you. You can see maybe the separation on the wing joint on this side is a little bigger than that side. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's kind of
Warmly.
Yeah, so I need to put a little bit of glue in there, maybe some clear cellophane tape to hold it together.
Yeah.
Little bit of steam on the nose here to kind of maybe round it back out again, but
Round it back out a little bit.
yeah, because it's
Who knows? That might improve the flight because it's narrowed down again. It takes in air at a higher pressure rate because narrowing that opening it
maybe.
forces that air through faster.
And then I
Give
think
you a little more.
you know what an afterburner is, right? What it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
How they duct down the thrust at the tail
Right.
of the engine.
Right. Yeah.
I'm thinking about printing a 3D afterburner to put on this so that I can duct down the thrust and make it
The
be
thrust?
higher pressure, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. More pressure move through there, the more thrust you get.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Or you-
the nose is no longer perfectly square on the front, so it doesn't. The nose is no longer perfectly square on the front, so it doesn't stand on its own like it used to.
Yeah.
So now I got some paper up here that I put strategically that'll sit on the back of the tail, and I can wedge it between the piece of paper and the
There you
make
go.
it stand
Yeah.
up that way. That way it looks like it's still standing up. But anyway, so yeah, really good flyer. I'm really impressed with it. I enjoyed flying it today.
Yeah. I'm getting where I'm thinking seriously about getting my plane out and getting it, everything changed out and fixed on it, and taking it out flying, or getting a small one like the P-51 or even that MiG. So
Yeah, I'd say that Cub is, that'd be ideal.
yeah, it is. It's it's a nice size. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll look at it some more and I'll see if I can't just order a new fuselage and change out everything.
Yeah.
That. Or I may redo the front motor mount on it and make it a little stronger
Yeah.
to where,
Let's give Mitch a little plug really quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's coming up here in about 25 minutes or so, 30 minutes.
Yeah. He comes on right after this at the top of the hour. Professor Mitch, the FPV man in the know.
Yep.
The no man?
Yep.
I don't know why that's on, and now I know why that's on. Interesting. Oh, I didn't know if I click those buttons to do that. I thought I had to hit them on my keyboard. Well,
Which buttons?
right above the slider in B-Mix, the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah.
But right above the fade slider.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, that's really about all I got for a show tonight. I don't have a guest. Don't have anything big to talk about. I had a busy week. Things were crazy. I had a lot going on and worked on the car all day yesterday, so I didn't get to go out and do a bunch of stuff like I normally would. Keep forgetting to click, you guys. Boss has been making me close. Boss has been making
your clothes lately.
Oh, clothes. Oh, okay.
Clothes, yeah.
Ah. Well, Angela, I'm glad you were able to make it tonight. That's cool.
Yeah, really.
Good
Definitely.
to see you.
I'm going to do the open format again, and if anybody wants to, you can find my contact information on grumpyvlogger.info, and shoot me your email address if you want to be on the panel tomorrow night, or if there's somebody you would like to see on the panel that I haven't invited on, or haven't had on a little bit. But, so that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, is setting that up. And, yeah, I haven't done anything this week. Matter of fact, I did put 3 videos up, and I recorded them all on my phone. I did finally get my dash cam mounted permanently in my van. And, but then it's been too hot, or I've been too tired to want to edit all that, because it requires more editing than using my phone. So I've been lazy.
Been lazy?
Yeah, I with everything that's going on, Judy it was time for her 2-month checkup, a PET scan, and we had that kind of sitting in the back of our minds, but the news was absolutely good, actually good. Doctor said that he's actually seen improvement. He says the activity on the mass is less, so he's almost 99.9% sure now that was either some sort of infection. He says the reason the coughs continues because her lungs are shot. It's just
right.
Between everything, having cancer treatment on it and everything else they've had to do, her lungs are shot. It's just so she's going to have a persistent cough. But now we only have to go back every 4 months, and he says if in 4 months, if it's still good or even reduced from what it was now, he says we'll go back to every 6 months again, like we have been for the last 8 years. So
good.
So that was definitely a lot weighing on my mind. Like I said, my sister and all that stuff, kind of. But yeah, it was. We were really happy about that because we were sweating bullets on this one. Just
Yeah.
You see things, and it's just every 2 months was starting to get on us, and I'm kind of glad he's. But when he told us that it actually improved, and that's the first good sign we've seen.
Right.
And he was very pleased. He says, "Yeah, it's an actual improvement." So we were like, "Oh yeah, that works."
Well, that's cool. that's good news.
Yeah.
That's good
news.
news.
Yeah, it is.
When are you thinking about getting your cub flying?
I don't know. I've had so many other things dealing with, that all my flying has kind of been on the back burner. I may piddle with it a little bit this week, or I may walk out of the office and forget about it again.
Surely not.
Yeah. It just depends, because my life is so, with Judy's health and because the cancer thing, not a big deal, but everything else that goes along with her Parkinson's and stuff, that is what, that's what dictates my life right now.
Right.
Being her caretaker. So when I get the time, Plus, this time of year, I try not to go out if it's over 90 because that affects my EMS really bad. And so I'm kind of staying indoors. I'm homebound for the most part. I'll run to the store as long as the air conditioner's good. But man,
Right.
when it gets over 90, it just drains me. So
Well, it does.
it drains
get,
anybody, but
Yeah.
but the EMS is real hard on your system when it gets in the heat.
Yeah.
So it sucks getting old.
I understand that. I tell you what, yesterday I had no fun laying on that concrete floor underneath the front end of that car for all those hours getting that.
Where'd you change it at? Over at your shop?
No, in the garage here.
Oh, she's got a garage there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I haven't done anything with the low wing airplane build or rebuild on it, repairs on
Right.
it or anything. I haven't.
Yeah.
This week I didn't get much time to work on any of that kind of stuff. And never had any time to. I
Yeah.
haven't even made
Yeah.
videos this week, I just, except
Well,
for the one that's on my
that's-
channel that I just put up, the one I just showcased
Right, the one
tonight.
you just showed? Yeah.
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 So it's been an interesting week for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm finding it harder and harder to do videos every day. I mean, I love my dash cam because I think the video quality is better. I like the way things work, but it requires more. And I just haven't been in the mindset. So I did 3 videos last week. They were all from my phone, and I've got 2 videos I'm going to put up for Monday and Tuesday. So, and
Well, you
they're
do
from my
you do
phone
your
too.
live stream Monday, so you oughta not put a video up Monday night. You do
Yeah,
your live
and
stream on Monday.
Yeah, I tend to do that, but what I do is I put them up to go live at midnight our time, which means they're for the next day. But the California guys always see them the night before because it's 10 o'clock their time.
Right, right.
But so I sometimes do not do a Sunday night, Monday video because I'm doing live streaming. Plus, I've done 2 shows on Sunday. Oh, don't forget, this following Friday on Oz by Drone is the fly-in again. He does that the second Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool where
So-
he sets it up so you can fly
Yeah.
on the server
Yeah,
via the
yeah.
RTMP link.
And
Yeah.
plus, I was going to tell you, this has to do with flying, sort of, but Microsoft Flight Simulator is being released the 18th of August. It's the first time since 2006, 14 years. There was a re-release of Flight Simulator X or Flight Simulator 10 with a couple bumps, but it was done by a third party. And but they are re-releasing, and the video on that is just unbelievable. Well, when I was doing Flight Simulator stuff all the time, I tried to get my son Patrick to do it, and he's like, yeah, okay. He'd do it for a little bit, and then that was it. Well, he started flying the X-Plane 11 and just with the VR headsets and just got into it. Well, they're releasing the new Flight Simulator from Microsoft on the 2020 version on the 18th. He bought one for himself, and then he turned around and pre-ordered mine too. So I'll get mine through Steam. So I'll be flying, and he got me the ultra premium one.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yeah. So I want to be getting in some cockpit time.
Well,
Trying to get,
that'll be good. Something else I need
I will
to
try to
mention.
record.
I need to I need to throw another shout out, not only to Rick Halber for that MiG, but
Right.
remember on Mitch's show he told me which FPV camera to order? Cost
Right.
like $13 or something, whatever it was. It's going to be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
25
yeah.
bucks, you know, shipping and all. And I ordered one and never got it, got my money back. Joe Blaylock, and I know he was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he still is. I hope he is. He said to me, he said, Mel, send me your address. I ordered one the same time you did, except I got 5 of them.
Really?
Yeah. So I sent him my address, and he sent me 2 of them.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's cool.
Joe Blaylock donated 2 of those little FPV cameras to the channel.
Right.
He says he can't wait
Yeah.
to see what I do with them. Well, now that I have
Yeah.
it, I have to make a 3D mount. I'm going to try and do it on the
Right.
3D printer. But there it is. That's how small it is. That's all there is to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's the VTX and everything. So all you got to do is plug it into power and it's working. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm thinking some,
What does it broadcast to? Where does it send the signal?
like your goggles.
Oh, goggles. Okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
FPV.
Yeah.
So
FPV. Yeah.
all
yeah.
you need
Because
is,
I know my
all you need
plane
is the goggles that
does-
you can change the channel to
Right.
pick up whatever channel it's on. And
whatever channel it's on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
that's cool.
thank you, Joe. That was super cool, man.
Very nice of him.
I almost
Very
forgot
nice.
about that. I'm glad I didn't now. But one of the guys was out flying today, was flying a almost like a glider, kind of a large wingspan.
Right.
Let's see if I can make sure I get the right video here. But he had it set up to fly FPV. Yeah, this is it. So, and I used the Osmo action camera and I followed the plane around. And
Right.
because it was kind of like a glider, he took it way the heck up there and
Oh yeah.
was kind of soaring it around a little bit.
Right.
I bet he flew it, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Well, the length of this
Yeah.
clip is 5 minutes and 25 seconds, so.
Wow.
Let's see if I can zoom in on that just a little bit. Maybe not. Don't know if I can keep it in frame if I do that, huh? Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there it is. There it goes. Kept thinking I was seeing it moving around, and then I realized, oh no, that's a spot on my on my screen. I think, boy, that thing sure hangs up there a lot, but yeah, I see it now. Wow.
So
That is
anyway,
cool.
he's sitting there with a set of fat sharks on.
Was that something just flew by your camera lens and looked like a giant bug?
Yeah, bees, wasps.
Bees. Okay.
Yeah.
Looked like, the
But
invasion of the 30-foot wasp.
yeah, right. But yeah, he just flying that
Yeah, just
around.
kind of.
But he has the
Yeah.
camera mounted way at the nose of the airplane.
Really?
Yeah, I would think for me, what I'm going to do when I do that is I'm going to mount one of those cameras on the tip of the rudder so that I can see the airplane and see the view.
See the airplane? Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah,
know?
Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah.
I think that'd give kind of a cool looking shot. I don't know, maybe not, but that's how I'm going to do it. But
Right.
anyway,
Yeah.
so
Cool.
yes, thank you, Joe Blaylock. That was
Excellent. Yeah.
very cool.
Oh, one of the guys that was beta testing the flight simulator,
Yeah.
he did a demonstration with it. He says, now, you can do this with a real plane. Not recommended to do this at home. But he says he wants to see how good the flight simulator was. And what he did is he got his prop speed up. Not necessarily the engine, but the prop RPMs going at a high enough speed. He went into a wind that was, I don't know, 25, 30 knots, headed straight into it, got it up, and what he did, without actually throttling it up, he adjusted the prop speed on it. It was on a Cessna 150. And he was able to actually bring it up in the air without actually powering it up, without actually running the throttle full out.
Okay, well,
And
there
he
is
says you
no
can do that.
there is no prop speed adjustment on a Cessna
Well,
150. It's 150 horse Lycoming
I
motor.
know squat about flying real aircraft. I'm just going by what I remember he said, and I watched this 2 days ago. But
Very
he said you
interesting.
can do this. Yeah, you can do this with a real airplane. You can get it to hang in the air and actually get it to lift without having to use your throttle. Technically, you can do it. You get enough airspeed going over your wings, airspeed, not ground speed, but airspeed. You don't actually have to move.
An
You know,
airplane,
another gives a long
I
run to-
understand the physics of it 100%. An airplane
Right.
flies in relative wind. The airplane
Yeah,
can physically be moving backwards. If the airplane needs 90 miles an hour to fly, as long as the wind's
Right.
blowing 95, the airplane can be moving backwards and still
Yes.
fly. I get that.
And his point was he was trying to see if this new flight simulator would actually, simulate that. And it did. He was actually to he found a wind strong enough, or he said that you can set up your own weather in this. So he set up his weather so he had this high knots of wind going across the wing. His ground speed was 0. But his airspeed, which is the air that's flowing over the wing, and it was actually it moved, but he was able to do turns and all of that without having 0 ground speed, because he was headed into a wind that was at a higher wind rate than what his stall rate was.
I'd have to see that video.
So it gave him lift. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it, but it was real interesting. And
I'll bet.
but it's like you said, but the fact that the flight simulator could actually do it, under real conditions or realistic conditions, because this thing actually, the guys we've been talking about our drones having to have ADS-B
Uh-huh.
on them, well, this actually uses the real ADS-B map. So when I'm flying in Flight Simulator, I see these planes moving across my map. I click on them. Those are actually real world flights that I'm monitoring in this simulated plane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And on the artificial horizon, they actually have it set up as a graphic where you can actually see the video of what's in front of you, like a camera, like a
Uh-huh.
heads-up display, but it's your artificial horizon. It shows you the ground, it shows you the mountains, it shows everything in front of you, and then you just, this is one of the more advanced planes, not a Cessna, obviously,
Well,
but in some of the more advanced.
the new ones, even the Cessnas, everything's all digital and video and all that stuff nowadays.
Yeah, I know. I was impressed. I haven't been in. Last time I was in a plane was in a Cessna 150 back in 72 or 73. Last time I was in a small plane, and that was one my brother owned. And the last time I was in a big plane was in 1981 when I got out of the service and moved out here.
I know what you mean. Absolutely.
Yeah, it will be out, Thomas. It will be out on the 18th. They're reselling it now, and they will be releasing that flight simulator on the 18th. And I've
That's
already got
cool.
it in my library. The price, John, for that is $69.89, or maybe it's like $69.99 and $109. The $109 isn't necessary. You get some more hand detailed because they're using photorealistic stuff, and but they've gone in and actually hand detailed a specific number of airports, like Denver International.
Someone's at the front door.
Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh, somebody's at the front door. I hate when that happens. Somebody's at the front door. Poor Lloyd. So, anyway, everybody, you got to see Art's pretty much maiden. He kept saying solo flight, but I think he meant maiden flight of his Evo. And you saw the MiG fly. You've seen the Mustang fly. Yeah, pizza delivery. I don't think Lloyd orders pizza. But I think he picks it up somewhere. I don't know. So anyway, another plug for Mitch. Professor Mitch, old guy in a drone, comes up after this. Don't forget, probably everybody in here knows, but don't forget to go check out the Sunrise Boys on Sunday mornings and Saturday mornings. You got to get up pretty early, but they're there, I promise you. When I oversleep, I find out they've been there and gone already. That's just the way it goes. And Chris, I missed yours. I fell asleep. I watched some of the other ones and then fell asleep when you came on. But anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap up the show for tonight.
Yeah.
Cut it off. Was the pizza good?
No, it wasn't pizza. It was my son bringing over some paperwork. You know, those desk Nazis that work for the doctor's offices that you can't get past unless you sign the papers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll talk more about this crap we've been dealing with that we and my son have been dealing with up there with the hospital in the doctor's office up there in Tulsa. I'll talk about it on Monday's show.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull the plug, Lloyd. It's time to just, give it up. It's time.
Yeah, I think we've done all we can, but
I think so too. And I played the who's it for Ken Herron. How come I can't find anything? Everything's lost.
I don't know.
I'm lost.
You got too much crap on your computer?
Yeah, I'm just in the
in a fog?
Yeah, well, just so much stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Now I know I fixed that exit timer.
Right.
But
let me shut that down a little bit.
It's not there.
No. It's not there.
No. Let me see. Maybe I can get it from last week's presentation. There it is. All right, everybody.
Yep.
It's time to say goodnight. You could have been anywhere.
Good night.
I appreciate you were here. Really good to know that you guys come and see the show.
Yes.
Not that it's much of a
Always
show.
glad to have
Tonight
us
it was.
audience.
Tonight you got to watch a crash.
Yeah.
As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go make that video public. So if anybody wants to watch the whole thing, you can. It'll be right there for you. Go see Mitch. And good night, Lloyd. Thank you.
Good night, Mel. Good night, everybody in the audience. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.